Have you ever found yourself avoiding the mirror? Not because you've stopped loving yourself, but because every time you look, you see a version of you that feels like it's slowly fading. Your waist isn't what it used to be. That dress you once felt amazing in, now tucked away in the back of the closet. You've started reaching for looser tops, darker colors, not because you love them, but because you're trying to hide a part of yourself. But the question is, how long do you plan on hiding? Your body has changed, that's natural. But the feeling of I'm not beautiful anymore, that's what quietly steals the confidence of so many women after 50. I'm not here to tell you to get your figure back. I'm not here to push diets, shapewear, or some impossible standard. I'm here to tell you one thing, backhand index pointing right, you can still dress beautifully, and you don't need to go back to who you were. You just need to learn how to dress for who you are now, the right shapes, the right fabrics, and most importantly, the right mindset for a grown, beautiful woman like you. Let me walk this journey with you. We're not here to hide your waist. We're here to honor everything your body has carried you through with style, self-knowledge, and a quiet kind of pride that only comes with time. Sparkles, and that journey starts right here. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 simple but powerful principles, not to help you shrink yourself, but to help you redefine your style after 60, from a softer waistline to a stronger sense of self. If you've ever thought, maybe fashion just isn't for me anymore, then I invite you to stay. Because in just a moment, I'm going to show you, backhand index pointing right, that's simply not true, and you deserve to shine right now exactly as you are. When your waistline isn't the standard anymore, it becomes part of your story. Have you ever felt like, the moment someone mentions your waist, you shrink just a little? Such a small word, and yet it has the power to dim your whole day. After 50, our bodies begin to shift in quiet ways. Sometimes, even we don't catch up fast enough. The waist you used to define yourself by, it's changed. That favorite pair of jeans, you can't quite zip them anymore. And when you try on a fitted dress, you may find yourself thinking, maybe fashion isn't for me anymore. But is that really true? No. Your body changing isn't the end of fashion, it's an invitation. An invitation to enter a new chapter. One where you dress to honor yourself, not to squeeze into an outdated idea of who you used to be. Direct hit, the issue isn't your waistline. It's how you've been taught to look at it. It's not that your stomach is softer. It's that you've been too hard on yourself every morning. You dress to hide, not because you want to, but because you feel like you should apologize for no longer being ideal. But here's the truth. Sparkle's beauty after 50 isn't about measurements. It's about presence. And yes, you can look stunning, even if your waistline isn't what it used to be. Thread fashion doesn't ask you to change your body. It simply asks you to shift your perspective. As a designer who has worked with hundreds of women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, I've learned one thing clearly. The more you try to hide your body, the more your confidence disappears with it. But when you wear clothing that fits who you are now, not tight, not shapeless, just right, you light up again. Dress. So how do you stop hiding your stomach and start dressing with confidence? 1. Don't wear oversized to disappear. Wear just right to breathe. Baggy clothes don't make you look smaller, they make you vanish. Backhand index pointing right, choose silhouettes with gentle structure, dresses or tops that fall just below the bust or sit softly at the hips. This creates a natural waist without clinging or squeezing. A classic A-line dress, gently fitted on top, flowing below, can do wonders you didn't think were still possible. 2. Soft fabrics are your best friend. You don't need body-hugging cuts. You need fabrics that move with you. Silk, rayon, and cotton modal blends, they drape beautifully, don't cling, don't wrinkle harshly, and don't shout for attention. Light bulb, there's nothing more elegant than a woman who looks like she's not even trying and still turns heads. 3. Smart tailoring beats size tags. Stop letting the number on your label define you. Backhand index pointing right instead, pay attention to how something is shaped. Vertical seams lengthen the torso, dresses with a slight curve at the hip create a flattering silhouette, asymmetrical hems draw attention away from the midsection. 4. Posture and poise matter more than price tags. You can wear a designer outfit, but if you walk with your head down, shoulders closed, arms across your stomach, you'll never feel beautiful. Stand tall, open your chest, lift your gaze, choose clothes that make you want to carry yourself like a woman who knows her worth. Speech balloon, and if you've ever whispered to yourself, I wish I still had my old figure, I hear you. But guess what? Your old figure isn't what made you powerful. Your wisdom, your grace, your journey, that's what makes you radiant now. Try this, put on a soft A-line dress. Add a light cardigan, take a walk outside. Watch how people look at you differently. But more importantly, notice how you start to see yourself differently. Light bulb, what we've done today is shift your mindset about the waistline. No more hiding. Now, we celebrate. Backhand index pointing right, so what's the next step? Choosing silhouettes that elevate your shape with elegance, intention, and ease. In Part 3, I'll walk you through 3 flattering styles designed specifically for women who want to dress beautifully without squeezing into anything. Come explore with me. You might be surprised to discover you never stopped being beautiful. You just needed the right fit. 3 flattering silhouettes that help you look fabulous. No waist cinching required. Have you ever walked into a clothing store, picked up a beautiful dress, and immediately put it back the moment you saw a tight waist? Not because you didn't love the style, but because you already knew it wouldn't feel like you anymore. After 50, many women start steering clear of fitted waists and body-hugging designs. Eventually, their closets fill up with oversized tops, shapeless dresses, and high-waisted pants designed to hide the belly. But here's something you should know. Modern fashion doesn't make you choose between beauty and comfort. There are cuts and silhouettes that flatter your figure, give you freedom, and make you feel like yourself again, without squeezing your midsection. Today, I want to share 3 tried and true silhouettes that have helped my clients, women in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, rediscover the joy of getting dressed. 1. The A-line, elegant and slimming. No waist needed. The A-line silhouette is fitted at the top and gradually flares out from the waist down, like the shape of the letter A. Direct hit. Why is it a best friend to women of every age? It doesn't cinch the waist, but creates the illusion of one. It's not clingy, but still defines your feminine shape. It flows naturally and gives you structure. Without the boxy feel of shapeless shift dresses paired with soft fabrics like modal blend cotton, rayon, or silk linen, this cut feels like you're wearing air. Pushpin. How to style it. Choose a midi-length A-line dress, add a removable belt for subtle shape, but tie it loosely. Layer with a lightweight cardigan or an open blazer for balance and polish too. The Empire waist. Light, feminine, and effortless. The Empire waist design sits just below the bust, then flows freely over the midsection, offering both shape and ease. Dress why you'll love it. It shifts attention upward, allowing the tummy area to relax, perfect for those with a softer waist or a lower belly pooch. It feels graceful, romantic, and sophisticated without any pressure to suck it in. Light bulb bonus. You don't have to change a thing about yourself to wear this style. Stand tall, breathe easy, and let the dress do the work. Pushpin. Pro tip. Avoid stiff or bulky fabrics. Go for soft draping materials in rich, mature tones like olive, dusty blue, or warm beige. 3. The peplum. Clever construction. Subtle shape. Peplum tops feature a small, flared ruffle at the waist or just below it, like a mini skirt attached to a blouse. But it's not about hiding, it's about redirecting the eye. Glowing star. Why it's a secret weapon. It conceals the midsection, gracefully adds balance to straight or boxy figures whether you're sitting or standing. The flare always adds a touch of elegance and personality. Pushpin. How to wear it well. Pair with straight leg pants or a pencil skirt. Avoid pairing with skinny jeans or short skirts, which can make the silhouette feel busy or off-balance. Speech balloon. A gentle reminder. Many women believe that loose equals comfortable, but true comfort comes when you no longer feel the need to hide. The silhouettes I just shared aren't meant to conceal you. They're designed to let you show up fully, as you are today, beautiful, confident, and real. So ask yourself, how many pieces in your closet are you saving for when you lose weight? Are you rotating the same few outfits, even though they no longer make you feel amazing? If you answered yes, then it's time to try something new. Try an A-line. Try an Empire waist. Try a beautifully structured peplum. You don't need to change your body. Just put it in a shape that celebrates it. Put on the outfit, step outside, and remind yourself, backhand index pointing right, you still look beautiful. You just needed the right silhouette, the right softness, and the right mindset for who you are now. Direct hit. Now you've got 3 flattering silhouettes that help you dress well, without ever needing to cinch your waist. But style isn't just about the cut. It's about how you put it all together. And that's where layering comes in, your secret to looking modern, elegant, and effortlessly put together. So how do you layer without looking bulky or overwhelmed? We'll dive into all of that in the next section. Let's keep going, because your style story is just getting started. Smart layering. How to dress in layers without the bulk. Have you ever slipped on an extra layer, looked in the mirror, turned to the side, and suddenly felt like you added 10 pounds? You're not alone. Many women over 50 shy away from layering. They worry it adds bulk, feels messy, or looks like they're trying too hard. But the truth is, when done right, layering can be your secret weapon. It can make you look more polished, more slender, and more modern, all without sacrificing comfort. Layering isn't about piling on clothes. It's about intention. It's about shape. It's about adding depth to your outfit, not weight. The right layering can. White heavy checkmark conceal areas you don't want to highlight. White heavy checkmark create a balanced, flattering silhouette. White heavy checkmark make you look effortlessly stylish, even without accessories. So why do so many women avoid layering? They worry it looks bulky. They are unsure where to start. They believe layering is only for younger women, but the truth is anyone can master layering at any age. All it takes is choosing the right fabrics, proportions, and personal touches. Kimono 1. The first rule: lightweight fabrics with structure. Layering doesn't mean heavy coats or chunky knits. A lightweight linen cotton blend jacket will give you more shape and feel cooler than a thick sweater ever could. Pushpin fabric suggestions: cotton linen blends, breathable and keeps its shape. Soft rayon, drapes gently and flatters the body. Structured chiffon or voile, offers elegance without looking fragile. Crossmark, avoid overly shiny or stiff fabrics. They tend to add bulk and visual weight. T-shirt 2. Uneven lengths equals instant elegance. The best layers aren't all the same length. In fact, intentional asymmetry creates a more sophisticated look. Light bulb, try this formula. A fitted inner layer that hits at the hip, a longer outer layer, grazing the thighs, or even just below the knee. Pair with straight leg pants or a midi skirt. The key: a clear difference in lengths draws the eye vertically, helping you look taller and more streamlined. Coat 3. The outer layer. Frame the whole look. Your outermost piece sets the tone for your entire outfit. It's your frame, your signature. Try unlined soft blazers, structured but not stiff. Long, light cardigans, pairs beautifully with shift dresses. Mid-length kimonos, effortlessly elegant and a little unexpected. Direct hit pro tip: leave it open. Let the outer layer hang naturally to create a long vertical line. It instantly slims the waist and elongates the body. Jeans 4. Keep it simple on the bottom. Once you've layered on top, balance it out below. Less is more. Pushpin, go for straight leg or slightly tapered trousers. Stretchy A-line or pencil skirts in solid tones. Avoid leggings or skinny jeans. They can throw off the proportions. Rule of thumb: fuller on top, sleeker on the bottom. When you layer above, streamline below. Artist palette 5. Neutral tones plus 1 point of interest. Women over 50 shine in rich, grounded neutrals like sand, beige, charcoal, gray, ivory, olive green, midnight black, but don't forget to add a touch of light or color, like sparkles. A soft printed scarf sparkles. A pastel inner layer in rose, sky blue, or soft lavender sparkles. A brooch or pin at the collar. Simple formula: neutral base plus 1 subtle accent equals timeless sophistication. Speech balloon, a thought to keep in mind: many women fear that layering will make them look older. But truthfully, it's the lack of visual interest that can age a look. Layering, when done right, doesn't add age, it adds intention, confidence, a sense of self. Picture this: a soft A-line dress, a knee-length kimono draped over your shoulders, a pair of pearl earrings, a relaxed canvas tote in hand. You didn't try too hard. And yet, all eyes are on you. Because layering isn't about hiding your body. It's a quiet language, one spoken fluently by a woman who knows exactly who she is. Direct hit, and here's the truth. No matter what you wear, no matter how many layers you put on, the most important layer, the one that makes you glow, is your presence. The way you walk, the way you hold yourself, the way you smile. Body language is the final and most powerful layer. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. So stay with me, we're not done yet. Presence and body language. The kind of beauty you can't buy. Have you ever met a woman? She's not wearing anything flashy. No sparkly jewelry, no heavy makeup. And yet, you can't take your eyes off her. You can't quite explain it. It's not her outfit, not her hair. It's something else, something quietly magnetic. What you're seeing is what we often call presence, or in another word, grace. Direct hit. Why does presence matter even more after 50? Because there comes a time when the silver strands start to appear. Your waist isn't as defined as it used to be. The lines around your eyes tell stories of a life well lived, and that's when presence becomes everything. It's not about youth. It's about knowing yourself and the way you carry that knowing through the world. Let's break it down. Sparkles 1. Posture, your second face. You can wear the most expensive outfit in the room, but if your head is down, shoulders slumped, and back hunched, it loses all its magic. posture speaks louder than words. Hold your head high, not to prove anything, but to show self-respect. Open your shoulders, like you're ready to receive the world. Stand tall, as if you are rooted in your own worth. Light bulb. Try this. Stand against a wall for 2 minutes a day, heels, shoulders, and back touching. Or imagine an invisible string pulling you up from the top of your head as you walk. It works, not just for but for your mindset. Sparkles too. Eye contact. Speak without saying a word after 50. Your eyes aren't just for seeing, they're for sharing who you are. A woman with true presence doesn't need to raise her voice. She just looks steady, calm, clear, and people naturally listen. Look people in the eye, gently, not cold or intimidating, just with the quiet message. I know who I am, I don't need permission to be here. Sparkles 3. Your voice, the power of calm. Some women speak softly, and yet the whole room leans in to hear them. Why? Because their words come from experience. They don't need to prove anything. They don't need to dominate the conversation. Direct hit. After 50, you don't need to speak louder. You just need to speak with intention. Speech balloon. Here's how. Slow your pace, pause when you need to, and smile, because a soft smile makes everything more graceful. Sparkles 4. The little gestures, they say everything. The way you drape a coat over your shoulders, the way you turn your head, the way your hand rests gently on a table. These are the small, almost invisible moments, but they create your unique signature. Cherry blossom. Move with purpose, not rush. Not to perform, but to let every movement reflect who you are now, a woman of depth, softness, and quiet confidence. And now, one simple question. Would you still walk into a room full of people and let them see you? If your answer is maybe or not sure, you might have forgotten one thing. Presence after 50 doesn't come from being younger. It comes from being completely yourself. Gemstone. And here's what matters most. You don't need to go back to your younger self. You just need to walk forward with posture that says you belong, with eyes that say you've lived, and in clothes that feel like you. Because elegance isn't about what you wear. It radiates from the energy you bring with you. Pushpin. Let's be clear. Presence doesn't come from crossmark, a wrinkle-free face, crossmark, a tiny waist, crossmark, or designer accessories. It comes from white heavy checkmark, knowing who you are, white heavy checkmark, embracing the body you have now, white heavy checkmark, and showing up as a woman with real depth. Wrapped gift. If you've made it with me to this final part, I want to leave you with one truth. You don't need to be younger to look beautiful. You just need to remember beauty after 50 is its own kind of glow. The glow of wisdom. The glow of a woman who knows herself. The glow that no mirror can measure, but everyone else can feel. So if today you do just one small thing, stand a little taller, look the world in the eye, or wear something that makes you feel like you again, then you've already started the journey back to yourself and to the kind of beauty that lasts. Speech balloon. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Backhand index pointing right. Which part of this video resonated most with you? Backhand index pointing right. Do you have your own personal tip for feeling more confident every day? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Styled for Life. Because we're just getting started on this journey to rediscover beauty from the inside out.